What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I have an unboxing for you. Just got dropped off. These are the Aime Leon Dore 550s in the what I'm hunting for and assuming they're just called the basketball Oxfords or white. I've been waiting on these for a minute. My order got delayed. I guess these got shipped in two separate, I don't know, trucks or boats or loads. But mine finally got delivered today. I don't own a pair of the 550, so this is cool. This was a first look for me. I own the Aime Leon Dore 990 V2s in that white sail colorway, so those are cool. Come in a different box. These come in special packaging as well. Let's take a quick look. There we go. In New Balance, I size down, so this is a 7.5. Typically, I wear a size 8, but yeah, let's just dive right into the shoots. You have special Aime Leon Dore New Balance paper. Wow, these look good right off the rip. Extra laces are in this gray color, light gray, and then the shoes are in this actually multiple shades of kind of cream. So this front panel all the way through the mid panel, this is more of a, I would just say a cream or sail, and this one is more of a yellow, has a more of a yellow tint to it. The New Balance N is a fuzzy or hairy suede, a long-haired suede as well around the heel counter. You do have that gray kind of matches the extra laces on this. I want to call it an end cap system. I wonder what the New Balance tech name for it is. You do have a little bit of hits of nylon around the heel that wraps into the inside, and then nylon tongue as well with tonal, hard to see, but it does have the Aime Leon Dore branding, kind of like that basketball apple they've been doing for the 550s. Just gonna grab the other one. Oh wow! So two sets of extra laces if you wanted to go with. This is kind of a perfect comparison. So the lace that it comes with is more similar to that panel, that front panel. This lace is obviously similar to this gray that's right here, but this extra lace is that perfect, more yellow color that is the top of the toe. These look good. The other quality feels pretty nice overall. Like I said, this is my first pair of 550, so I haven't really had anything to compare it to in terms of, what people talk about the ALD 550s being, a step up in terms of quality compared to the just general release inline 550s. Um, Around the outsole, midsole has a very cool textured look. That'll give you a good look at it. Then you have New Balance and the NB stamped into that last for the sole. Outsole, kind of two hits, the more white and then the more yellow of shades of cream. Let's pop out the insole. Honestly, pretty sturdy insole. Dual density. You just have kind of standard foam in the forefoot, and then just kind of like a more sturdy, more supportive foam in the heel, and then nice that they have this built-out arch support. One thing to note is I believe all New Balance 550s are board lasted, so in here you can hear that. Just a hard lasting board that this is lasted on. It's kind of like one of the original ways to construct a shoe. So it is not as comfortable as, let's say like a modern day Nike that's lasted with some sort of foam, or even like the KD shoes that are Strobel stitched with, zoom air through the lasting board. Like that is how far technology has come, to where we used to be lasting shoes on a lasting board, and now Nike can do it, Strobel stitched to an airbag. Pretty awesome to see, but that's just one thing to note, which is why I have heard that there can be some discomfort in these just because of the lasting board. But hopefully with the, the nice insole coupled with, the exposed foam here that's within the midsole for the 550s, that these will be pretty comfortable. So a little bit of background on the 550s. The 550s originally released in 1989 for $45. Present day retail, at least on the ALD pair, was $130. I think that the general release or inline 550s are $110. underneath that 160 mark where the Jordans kind of play and kind of have the market in a chokehold. I think if you're, if you're striking in that under 150 and these are 130 mark, this is a lot of, bang for your buck for that price point. So you can't go wrong with the ALD pair, again, with the quality being elevated compared to the inline 550s. The 550s were reintroduced in late 2020 via ALD with one of those first collabs with Teddy that they did. I think there were 3 colorways of the 550, and they were fully back into the New Balance line into 2021. Another thing to note is that Teddy Santis, the owner and creator of Aime Leon Dore, as of April of 2021, is the creative director of the Made in the USA line of New Balance. Obviously, they had that relationship kind of built and started with the 550 via ALD. You'll see that in present releases like the latest 990 V6. That being made in the USA. Teddy had a huge hand in the design of that sneaker. As far as laces go for me, I think I'm gonna go with the lace that came in them. I think it's most tonal to the tongue. While I do like the other cream pair that's attached to the other shoe, I think it might be too much of a contrast to the tongue. So I'm just gonna go the tonal route. But it is nice that these come with 3 lace options. To touch on sizing, like I mentioned initially, I typically go half size down in New Balance. I'm a true 8 in most shoes like Vans, Nike. I do feel like New Balance runs a little roomy or a little bit big. So I went 7.5 in these. These fit good. I want to say if you're hesitant to go half size down, you're probably fine going true to size. So for example, the New Balance 990 V2s, the other Aime Leon Dore collab I went half size down in those, and those fit great as well. So I think that about does it for these. Not a whole lot to cover, not a whole lot going on. Super wearable, super tonal shoe. For me, this is going to be, a daily, weekly wear, which is how casually, these can be worn, and obviously just shades of white goes with pretty much anything. So really excited to have these. Like I said, it took a little while to get them, but now that they're here, super glad to put these into the collection. If you've made it this far, really appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button, comment if you have any questions, comment if you like this background better than the last one in the last video. If you haven't seen that, go back and check out the last one. Lastly, to come, I still owe you guys my thoughts on the Chicago or Lost and Found Jordan 1s. But otherwise, have a good one. Peace.